Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. In today's video we are starting out in my master bedroom. So it was not in terrible shape at all. I just wanted to go in and make the bed, but I did want to get a good wipe on all of my surfaces in here, just to kind of like control the dust and everything. I actually had a doctor's appointment not that long ago and I had an allergy test done, and would you guys believe it if I told you that they tested me for mold and like things that I was basically allergic to, environmental things, and it came back that I was very highly allergic to dust. So go figure. I have a cleaning channel and I am always cleaning, and here we are. So I am just trying to maintain everything and just trying to make sure that things are not too dusty, and just try to keep everything as clean as I possibly can. So we're going to start off in my bedroom again, and I already got the bed made, and then we're just going to move on to wiping down all of my surfaces. So on this particular day, it was fairly nice outside. We've had some pretty decent weather. So when fall came along, it was pretty, it started getting pretty cold. And then I want to say maybe about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, we had some pretty warm summer weather. And when I tell you, it was so beautiful outside, but my house was really cold inside. So I just wanted to open the windows and just get some fresh air in. But now we're just going to go ahead and just vacuum up the bedroom, the carpet, the floors, all of that. And then we're basically going to move on to a different day. So I filmed this video in sections. I typically have to because I do work full-time, so I just film whenever I have the time to. So we're gonna move on to a different day, and I think I'm going to be heading into my son's bedroom because it was somewhat of a disaster. Okay, so we are in my son's bedroom, and I am just going to start by opening up his curtains just to get some light in here, and then I'm going to just start picking things up off from the floor, getting his bed made and everything. He actually wanted to come in and help out. He does like to make his bed sometimes, so I let him just like make his bed. I helped him a little bit, and then from there we're just gonna move on to like picking up stuff on his floor, wiping down his dresser, and just basically tidying up his room. I do have to say, like, as he's getting older, his bedroom gets a lot more chaotic and a lot more messy. He's 8. I expect that from him, so I don't expect it to be pristine or like clean all the time. But I do try to, you know, have him pick up after himself, especially if it's like, you know, during the week and the room is like getting super messy. Like, I'll have him go in there and just pick up after himself and put his stuff away, put his dirty laundry in the hamper, because they do have a habit of like just tossing it on the floor. I don't know why they do that, but I guess it's like a thing. But anyway, so he wanted to go in and help make his bed, so that's what I had him doing here, and then I was just basically there for support. So once he was done making his bed, I just moved on to organizing his dresser a little bit. He had stuff shoved in these drawers. I kid you not, like one drawer would be completely empty and the other one would be just like completely packed. So I just wanted to go in there and just see what was going on, and just clear that out. So now we're just gonna go ahead and tidy up the top of his dresser. You know, I was supposed to paint this dresser so long ago and I'm still painting it. I've been painting it forever, and I honestly, I don't even feel bad because life gets so busy and then there's so many things that I want to do, but I feel like there's just not enough time to do it. So I don't beat myself up anymore about not getting things done that I want to get done. I am basically just going with the flow and just accepting that not everything that I plan on doing I can accomplish. Okay, so now we are moving into my living room. So this was all in the same day. You guys, I had this grand old idea to go into the living room and just switch my furniture around. And the reason for that was because of that plant in the corner. So that one plant that's by the window and by the air purifier, it has grown so much, and our sofa is so huge and the plant is also so big. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead, switch around the furniture and just, you know, put the two action chairs on the other side where the sofa is. You're gonna see in a little while that I actually ended up switching it and then switching everything back. The reason for that is because I forgot that when we've had our furniture switched around. We've had the sofa on the other wall where the picture frames are, and because our sofa is so huge, like it sticks out a lot, it's very deep, and I love that about this particular sofa. It's one of those sofas that just kind of like hugs you in and you just look very little and tiny when you're sitting on it because it's so deep and it's super comfortable. And because our living room is not huge, I didn't think it was going to work out being on the other wall. So I did go ahead, move all of the furniture. And then you'll see that I actually ended up switching everything back. But I'm so glad that I did move the furniture because you'll see in a minute, I found so much stuff underneath the sofa, underneath like just random things that I didn't even think was under the couch. Like I found it. So we're going to continue cleaning and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Take me to a different place, just the two of us, and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand.
So imagine my shock when I pulled the couch off of the wall and I found all of that stuff underneath the couch. Like I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. I'm glad that I did it because I found a fish oil pill under there. one of my husband's sock, like a missing side to one of his socks. I found, obviously my kids are savages too, because I found goldfish wrappers. I found dog food. Like, how does dog food end up underneath the sofa? I have no idea. And I also found like a spot that looks like my dog threw up under the couch, but that's not possible because she's huge and doesn't fit under the couch. So I don't know where that spot came from. It was just very confusing to me, but I found so much crap under here that I'm so glad that I actually pulled out the entire thing and just like was able to clean.
Just the two of us, and we could stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand.
And yes, I was completely struggling to move this sofa. My husband was actually at baseball practice. He coaches for my son's baseball team, and he was at practice with my son while I was doing all of this. And of course, leave it to me to try to do something that I know I might need help with to do when he's not at home. So I made it happen. It worked out fine, but I kid you not, like, I was sweating bullets because that sofa is so heavy. Anyway, so we're gonna move on and just start vacuuming up this area. Even though I swept a little bit, I just wanted to vacuum because I was gonna go in and mop as well. And again, that random spot, I don't know where that came from. Maybe somebody spilled something underneath the sofa, but it just doesn't make any sense as to how that got there. But we're just gonna ignore it for now and just wipe it up and just continue cleaning.
Wanna be with, wanna be with, wanna let me be that someone who can hold your hand. Let me be. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. Like that you make me feel. I wanna be with you, I wanna be with you, be with you.
All right, so now we are moving on to the accent chairs. So you guys didn't see me take off the cushion covers, but I did take them off and I was going to attempt to wash them. I was so nervous to do this because I didn't want to like possibly ruin them. I did take them off. I washed them on I think I washed them on a delicate cycle, and then I also dried them on air dry. So I didn't put any heat on it, and actually they came out really good. They didn't shrink, which thank God. And it came out really clean, and you can tell that it's not as dirty as it was before. I mean, there's still some like stains on there that I don't think is ever going to come out, but I will take what I got, which is a cleaner looking accent chair for now. So anyway, as you guys saw, I just moved the sofa back to the other wall because I was standing there, and these are all things like footage that you don't see because I cut a lot of the editing. I cut a lot of the footage out of editing just to make the video, you know, not as long or whatever. But I was standing there just like looking at it, and I'm like, man, this is not gonna work. The sofa sticks out way too much. My coffee table, which I love because I built it myself, is also maybe a tad too big for the sofa to be on that wall. So I was like, it's not gonna work. I'm just gonna go ahead and put everything back the way it was, and we'll just have to live with everything like this moving forward. And that's totally fine by me. I do have a habit of liking to switch around my furniture, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. I think I actually prefer the sofa on that wall because when we watch TV, we sit on that sofa anyway. And to have it on the other wall, to watch TV from that wall, it'll be a little bit awkward. But anyway, so we're gonna move on. I just wiped down the coffee table, and at this point I was waiting for the cushion covers to dry.
Every single day, yeah. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two.
I also want to just say that I hope you guys forgive me. My appearance is not the best, and honestly, like, it doesn't bother me that I look like this while filming and I'm putting this out on the internet. But in my defense, like, I was really just getting things done. My hair was sticking out in the back, like, it was just a hot mess, but I really didn't care. I just wanted to make sure that everything was clean. And I think on this day, I think this may have been a Sunday, and we had such a busy weekend because the weekend I actually filmed this was my birthday weekend. My birthday was on a Wednesday, and then we celebrated on during the weekend. We went out with some friends for dinner. We also went hiking, which was beautiful, which I also love doing. It's like my favorite thing to do. So we had a pretty packed weekend, and I was only able to get, this done looking like that. So please forgive me. And as you guys saw, I dropped the remote behind the TV console, and I swear that was like a blessing in disguise, because when I pulled this thing out, I was so shocked. I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe the amount of dog hair, and just like, there's a chip back there. How? I don't know. There's goldfish back there. There's tissue back there. There's a little toy topper thingy. You guys, honestly, like, I just don't know. It just doesn't make sense, but whatever. We're just gonna roll with it and just clean it up.
From my window, sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to.
Also, do you guys see all of this dog hair all over me? You guys, Luna sheds. I love her to death. She's the sweetest, most just softest dog ever. I love this dog so much, but oh my God, she sheds a ton. Her hair is everywhere, especially right now that she's shedding her summer coat for her winter coat or whatever. Oh my God, it's just so much. Like, her hair gets into everything, and we love her so much and would not trade her for anything, but I cannot deal with the shedding. The shedding drives me absolutely crazy. The good thing I will say though, when she sheds, like, her hair, she's a long hair German Shepherd, so her hair tends to come out in clumps when she's shedding, and it's almost easier to pick up. But sometimes, like, when she's shedding like her normal shed, her strands will kind of like end up all together, like very lightly bundled together, and I'll find them around the house or whatever. But oh my God, the dog hair is just so insane. But anyway, we're moving on. And I'm just going to wipe down this little plant stand that I have here. I love this little corner. It's not really much. It's just like a little plant with a picture frame of my nephew and I think my daughter and my son. I'm not sure who's in the picture. I know it's my nephew and my daughter, but I don't know if my son's in there because he may have not been born yet. But wanted to get a good wipe down on the plant stand. And then we're just going to continue mopping. So as you guys saw, I am mopping in like sections, and that is just how I clean. I go from section to section, and that's what works best for me.
We can spend all day in bed.
Okay, so now I am in my office area nook, and I haven't showed this space to you guys since I painted it. I do have some other stuff that I need to finish, just like getting this space set up, but I haven't gotten there yet. But I just threw on some decorations or some stuff just to make it look pretty, and that's what it looks like right now. But we're just gonna go ahead and tidy up this area and just keep it organized. That way it doesn't become chaotic, because this space has a tendency to just become a catch-all for all of our bills and schoolwork and all of that stuff. So we're gonna try and keep it maintained.
We can spend all day in bed.
Alright, so now that the floors are mopped and everything else is clean, I am going to put back on the cushion covers for the accent chair. So like I said, they came out really good. I had some issues, not issues, I was just struggling to put this one on because I didn't really know how to put it on, and I didn't want to like rip it or ruin it, but I was being very delicate and just very cautious. But this material in particular is very sturdy and it's good quality, so I was able to put it on with no issues and it fit perfectly. Also, I did mention that I air dry these, so when I put them on they weren't as dry. They were a little bit damp, but it was damp enough to where they could air dry, like just being out on the cushion, so it was totally fine. But anyway, we're gonna end today's video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe before you leave. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell, as it will alert you every time I post a new video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.
I need you to play on, play on. I'm your limbo, you're my intermission. Just look at the state we're in. I breathe you in and I can tell where